God says, "My child, I am about to restore what you thought was lost forever. My child, come close and listen carefully. I know there are things you miss. I know there are dreams you once carried that now seem distant. I know there are opportunities you wish you could get back. I know there are relationships, moments, hopes, and plans that you believed would last forever, yet somehow slipped away. And because of those losses, there have been days when your heart felt heavy, days when you wondered if life would ever feel complete again, days when you questioned whether what was broken could ever be repaired. But today, my child, I want you to hear these words clearly. Do not lose hope. Your story is not over. What feels lost is not greater than the possibility of restoration. I see every tear you have cried. I see every disappointment you have carried. I see every silent prayer you whispered when nobody else was around. Nothing about your pain has been hidden from me. Nothing about your journey has been unnoticed. There were moments when you felt abandoned. Moments when you thought nobody understood your struggle. Moments when it seemed as though life kept taking more than it was giving. Yet even in those moments, you were not alone. You were growing. You were learning. You were becoming stronger than you realized. My child, loss has a way of convincing people that their best days are behind them. It whispers that opportunities are gone forever. It tells them that the future can never be as beautiful as the past. But loss does not tell the whole story. The future is not limited by what happened yesterday. The chapters ahead are not determined by the disappointments behind you. There is still hope. There is still purpose. There is still possibility. My child, I know there are things you wanted to happen sooner. I know there are answers you wished would come immediately. I know there are situations that tested your patience and challenged your faith. But sometimes what feels like an ending becomes the beginning of something better. Sometimes closed doors redirect you toward opportunities you never imagined. Sometimes delays create preparation. Sometimes setbacks create wisdom. And sometimes what appears to be a loss becomes the foundation for a greater blessing. My child, do not allow disappointment to become your identity. You are not defined by what left. You are not defined by what failed. You are not defined by what went wrong. You are defined by your ability to keep moving forward despite hardship. You are defined by your resilience. You are defined by your courage. You are defined by your willingness to keep believing when circumstances make it difficult. There is strength within you that you have not fully recognized. There is wisdom within you that has been shaped through experience. There is hope within you that still refuses to disappear. Hold on to that hope. My child, restoration often begins before people can see it. It starts quietly. It starts beneath the surface. It starts with healing. It starts with growth. It starts with lessons learned through difficult seasons. Many people expect restoration to happen all at once, but often it happens step by step, one opportunity at a time, one breakthrough at a time, one act of courage at a time, one day at a time. And when they finally look back, they realize how far they have come. My child, there are blessings ahead that you cannot yet see. There are opportunities ahead that have not yet appeared. There are connections ahead that have not yet been made. There are moments ahead that will remind you that difficult seasons do not last forever. Do not let today's circumstances convince you that tomorrow holds nothing new. Life changes. People grow. Situations improve. Healing happens. New beginnings emerge. Hope returns. My child, I know the waiting has not been easy. Waiting can make people question everything. Waiting can make people feel discouraged. Waiting can make people wonder if their efforts matter. But do not mistake waiting for failure. Do not mistake delay for defeat. Growth is still happening. Do not surrender your hope because of past disappointment. Do not abandon your faith because of temporary setbacks. Do not assume that because something has not happened yet, it never will. The future remains unwritten. There is still room for joy. There is still room for healing. There is still room for restoration. My child, whenever fear tells you that nothing will change, remember how many times you have already overcome challenges you once thought were impossible. And one day, when you look back on this season, you may realize that what felt like the end was actually the beginning of a new chapter filled with greater wisdom, deeper strength, renewed hope, and unexpected blessings. Hold on, my child. The future still holds beautiful possibilities. And your journey is far from over.